What's up? How you
Well,
doing?
let's talk about,
Alexandra, I'm Charlie. Nice to meet you.
and I'm Alexandra. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Did
So let's talk about your new movie, Suze.
you get to see
It's,
it?
oh my gosh. It is the sweetest movie I've seen in so long.
Fine. Thank you. Appreciate that. We had so much fun making it.
Good. And what was it about the script that most attracted you?
Um, well, I like the sense of comedy that came through Dan Dave. Dan Dave, sorry, Dan and Lindsay. There's another couple that I worked with. Not a couple though. They're gonna. I hope to God they see this. Um, Anyways, when I read the script, like I love that there was a musical number. I felt like coming from I love musicals and having had that experience. I felt I was ready for it to bring that into like an independent film and see if I could make that situation work. And it's one of my favorite numbers. It was crazy how everything worked out in the end, but there's a story behind that song, and and we get to film in Canada. I loved the script. It's a mother kind of son kind of bond, but also it's two people at the same time. There's ways you can play the film, and when we when we come through at the end, I don't know. I don't want to say too much because if I start like spilling things, I want you people to go watch it. I think the first time I got to watch it was with my mom and my aunts, and having seen it with them, it changed the entire perspective of the script for me because they were walking out there and they felt like represented. They were gossiping about the film, and I know it's my mom and my aunt. Like, of course, they're going to be gossiping and doing all this stuff, but it was cool to see the smile that kind of shined over their faces after having stepped out. And I didn't know it was going to do something like that to them because I'm not, I didn't know they were going to have that experience. And so I keep learning from this movie as well.
And Suze,
Did Rock set?
you play a song at the piano
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sing,
yeah.
and it's just
Her,
gorgeous. Like
she's
your
a great
voice
guy.
is so spectacular.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. No, I don't. It was Roxette. It was Roxette or someone else. There's two songs that they were. It was one or the other, and so I always get confused about who wrote it. What was he? Who wrote the other one? Anyways, but thank you very much. That's a very nice compliment from you. I had a really great time singing that on stage. We recorded that on the day. We recorded those pianos live, those vocals live. And the only pianos that I didn't play was in the trailer. That was a beautiful. I love whoever edited that trailer together. Oh my god, fantastic! You really felt something through watching that. You felt a bit of the heart of the movie. Just a little less of the journey through that trailer. So it's an art form in itself, isn't it? My goodness.
So your portrayal of Gage is so incredible. I mean, the audience falls for him right away. How did you prepare to play him? Are you kind of like him?
Do you feel that way? No, Gage.
By the
Well,
way.
maybe they hired me from my interviews. That's what they said. They said we liked how you interviewed, so we wanted you in the movie. I'm like, okay. But when it comes to doing when it comes to doing Gage, I found like I'm actually getting different reactions. I found there's people that come to me and don't like him right at the start, and they kind of found a love for him throughout, which is kind of what I found too. Like, I'm like I don't really like him that much at the start, but then you kind of like start falling for him a little more within the relationship between Suze. Michaela gives a killer performance. I think she's fantastic. But
Why do you think Gage fell for someone like Brooke?
he was lonely. Why does anybody fall for somebody that they're not right for? It just means they're lonely. The fact that Gage is somebody that gives her everything at the start, her mother is also somebody who gives her everything at the start. And then through the relationship, they kind of decide, like, maybe we should give her a little less together. But in that same sense, yes, they do share the same love towards her. So maybe it was even less of a Gage on Brooke thing. It was more of a Brooke on Gage thing because she is, clearly in control of that relationship a lot more than he ever was. He was head over heels. He was lonely. He wanted somebody to love, and she was giving him that love, and he was just going to take it no matter how much.
In that scene where Suze brings you cookies, how many did you have to eat in total throughout the day?
I don't know, like a dozen.
It didn't turn you off chocolate chip cookies, did it?
Is that a thing? Is that possible? Can anybody ever be turned off chocolate chip cookies? Oh, good little peanut butter chocolate chip cookie. That hits the spot. My goodness.
Do people recognize you on the street? And if they do, and I'm assuming they do, from which movie or show most predominantly?
Julie and the Phantoms, of course. I feel like that's definitely the most the most recognizable one. 100%, no guarantee. 100% guarantee. I mean, I get to like travel. I get to like run into random people in like different little countries, and they're all like, I'm just randomly in like a shopping mall, and someone will say hi. It's so cool. It really is a beautiful little treat. Beautiful little treat.
My final question is, I'm going to be talking to Michaela next. Do you have a question that I should ask her?
Michaela, I heard that you competed first in the rib eating competition from where you were staying at the time of filming Suze. Is it true that you've been invited to come compete again at this New Year's qualifying match? Yes or no?
Did you
get that?
I did.
No, I think she'll laugh on that one.
Is it true though?
Yeah. She went to this like it's either a rib eating competition or a rib sandwich eating competition. It's one of those things. But she competed, and everyone is wondering if she's gonna come back and win first. So she'll enjoy it. She'll banter with you.
That is awesome. You are such a delight to talk to. You're fantastic, and you were fantastic in this movie. I have to say, just adorable.
I appreciate it.
So thank you so much for chatting with me today. It's been such a pleasure, so much fun.
Thank you, Alexandra. You have a great one. Bye.